Hi, I'm FB and this is TM News May 7th, episode 41, beginning with the latest results. And I'll start with the Dirt Team Tournament Winter Race Challenge 2014, which had their season ending recently. The winner turned out to be ATR, who defeated Ozone with an 11-10 score in the grand final. Third place went to ATR Gold. In a Maniac article you can see the results in the lower divisions as well, and if you want to watch a VOD of the grand final, then you'll find it below in the summary. On Saturday I hosted my own weekly race for the 13th time, and once again all the records were smashed. 164 players started in the race and 97 finished, so thanks everyone for participating. As for the results, this race turned out to be a thriller with 3 players battling for first place in form of Spam, Wally and racehans, who all were within 1 second of each other with just a few laps left to go. Spam though would drop down a couple of more seconds after some unfortunate mistakes, and so the fight for first would be between Wally and racehans. Wally had the lead for the majority of this race, but just as the last lap began, racehans was able to pass him, and then he drove a new top 2 Daily Mania record to keep himself 1 second ahead of Wally over the finish line, and as a result won the race for the 7th time. A VOD of this very exciting race, as well as other useful links, are found below in the description. Ultimate F1 Racing also had their 13th race played early on Sunday on the Indianapolis GP. We saw a familiar top 3 in this race, with Sammy taking first ahead of Edster and Royboy. In the driver's standings, Sammy now got a 60-point lead over Edster, who in turn is 18 points ahead of Royboy. In the constructor's standings, the results are also the same, with Marussia in the lead ahead of McLaren and Williams. To finish off the results, the 6th Playday of the ESL Country Championship took place in the evening on Sunday, with the results being as following. The Netherlands won with a 6-0 score over North America. Team Nordic defeated Belgium with 5-1, and then lastly France and Germany tied with a score of 3-3. A link to the current rankings can be found in the summary below. Moving on to community news, the French esports organization Against All Authority used to have a Trackmania lineup many years ago, with perhaps their most famous player being Cellrac. But now they've decided to once again pick up a team in form of the old 3D Max lineup, led by Snakey and consisting of players such as Jojo, Papu, Slevin and others. But it doesn't end there, as Against All Authority also lets us know that they have plans to make a lot of coverage of Trackmania in the future in form of streams, videos and news, and they are in fact searching for people that are interested in providing that coverage. If you want, you can also read an interview with some of the players in the announcement. And lastly, for community news, Mania Exchange has announced a monthly track contest for the month of May. As usual, the way the MTC works is that a task is given out with a given theme, and then later on the submitted tracks will be judged by a jury and a winner will be crowned. The theme this time will be that you need to create a track with a 10x10 area using either one of the new Mania Planet 3 editor features, that is mix mapping, air mapping or envy mixing. The deadline to submit tracks is set to Sunday, May 18th. For more information about things such as the rules or how the judging system works, take a look at the official announcement topic over at Mania Exchange. Now for upcoming events, Trackmania Clan Asylum Racing Syndicate are hosting a Trackmania United Forever Time Attack tournament called the Insane Master Series 3. It's already started on Tuesday and will be taking place over 2 weeks. To participate, simply just join the server, which is linked to below, and start setting your times. The way the competition works is that for each track, first place gets 10 points, second gets 9, third gets 8 and so on, with the overall winner being decided by the total points over all the tracks. For top 3 there will also be prizes in form of coppers, and more specific rules can be found on the official Facebook event page. Later today, ESL will be hosting a Valley 101 Nightcup starting at 8 PM CEST. The cup will be using a special spring map pack, and the format will be best of 1 played to 7, with the grand final being a best of 3. If you're interested in participating, you can sign up until 5 minutes past 8 PM CEST, and more details can be found in the official announcement over at ESL. Moving on to Friday, Team EDRM will be hosting EDRM's monthly endurance starting at 7 PM CEST. This is an event that is using a pretty unique format. It's played as an endurance race, however every time the leader of the race goes through a checkpoint, a timer starts counting down, and all the players in the race then needs to pass that checkpoint in time. When it hits 0, the players who didn't pass it in time will be knocked out, and the winner is the last player standing. So it's kinda like True Talent Cup, only played in endurance mode instead. If this sounds interesting to you, then more information are found on the official Facebook event page. The Trackmania team MyRevenge have decided to start hosting monthly Trackmania 2 Stadium Cups with a prize pool of €100. The first cup will be taking place this Saturday starting at 6 PM CEST, and the maps used will be 6 maps that were played on in the recently ended TM Masters Team Cup. If you want to participate, keep in mind that the deadline for signing up is set of Friday at midnight. Everything you need to know about this event can be found over at MyRevenge website. Also on Saturday, the ESL RPG Spring Cup series will start. Just like the other cup series that ESL hosted in the past, this is an ongoing event which will have 3 cups where you collect points. Then the top 8 players with the most points after the 3 cups will advance to the cup series final. This being RPG though, only 4 maps in total will be used for the whole series. If you want to participate, simply just sign up. You can already now sign up to all 3 weekly cups if you want. The first one will, as mentioned, be played on Saturday starting at 8 PM CEST. Smurfscup will be hosting weekly tournaments taking place every Saturday at 8 PM CEST throughout May. They will be giving out 20,000 planets each week to top 10, and for more information about these events, check out the official Mania Planet topic. Also, Mania Exchange are hosting weekly knockout races every Saturday. There's always one in the morning at 10:30 AM CEST, and then usually also one in the evening at 8:30 PM CEST. The environments used can vary, but to stay updated, visit the official topic over at MX. As a direct result of the MyRevenge Cup taking place during the whole evening on Saturday, I've decided to move my weekly race for this week to Sunday at 7 PM CEST instead. To be eligible to play, simply just join the server before starting time, and the maps used will be added to the server 15 minutes before going live. If there's anything else you're wondering about this event, then you'll find all that's needed to know in the description below. 1 hour later on Sunday, the last group stage playday of the ESL Country Championship will be played. The matches that are scheduled to take place are Belgium vs the Netherlands, North America vs Team Nordic, and United Kingdom vs France. More information on how to watch these matches are mentioned in the summary below this video. ESL has revealed the groups for the upcoming competition Premiership 13, which will start May 18th. 47 teams in total have been divided into 6 divisions, and in a news post over at ESL you can see which teams are in which divisions. Also good to know is that you can still add players to your team's lineups until this Saturday. And ESL has also announced more information about ESL Country Championship. 10 nations in total are looking to participate this time, and they will all be divided into 2 groups where top 2 in each qualify to a playoffs phase. Now only the team captains have been revealed so far, and they got until this Sunday at midnight to establish their lineups. The Blacktown Full Speed Series will be 2 team tournaments played on full speed maps that will take place sometime in the future and hosted by Team Blacktown. The registration for both these tournaments are set to this Sunday, and you can also submit maps to the tournaments until June 22nd. Useful links for both registering and submitting maps are found in the description. And to finish off the episode, ESL have announced that they will be hosting the 3rd edition of the Dirt Premiership. The sign-up process have already begun, and the deadline is set to Thursday, May 15th. This tournament works much the same as the competition Premiership, only played in Dirt instead. And everything else you need to know in terms of the format or how to sign up is found in the official announcement over at ESL. And that's all I had for this week. Thanks everyone for watching, remember to rate and comment on this video if you want, and I'll see you next time. Ultimate F1 Racing also had their 13th race played early on Sunday on the aAa. This makes the rankings look as following. That is mix mapping, air mapping, or NVMAC. Later today, ESL will... More information on how...